There he is. There's Mikey T. Looks like he landed somewhere. Fell out of the sky. You know, Mikey T here at the Sportsbook, Mike's Sportsbook, Michigan's premier sports betting hotline, with tips, analysis, and predictions, people. And that's right. We lay it out on the line, and we come in with a straight bullseye, baby. Bingo was his name. We have tips, analysis, and predictions coming out of the Great Lakes State in Michigan. That's right. Not up north, down south, out east, or out west. Right here at the Sportsbook, we deliver upwards of 65% winners. You get to the parlor, you get to the lounge, you get to know Mikey T, you get to hear about the sporting trends of the day, who's in and who's not. What phone calls have I got? What phone calls have I made? Tips, analysis, and predictions every day, every season, every year. I told you once, I'll repeat myself. We've got studies that show research back as far as 25 years. These analysis, these predictions and review, they hit upwards of 65% at the Sportsbook. Winners never quit and quitters never win. I don't hit every game. I don't lose every game. And right there you go. It's either right or left. It's either up or down. It's either yes or no. You're driving down that road of success, going to your little fancy office building with your suit on and your briefcase, thinking you're someone that you're not, and thinking that you're better than someone else of a lesser occupation, someone that's lesser than you on the financial totem pole. Well, that's all fine and dandy with one person's mind. But here we are in Michigan, sports betting. That's what we're talking about. It's $1 billion a year industry. No one owns sports betting as this business, and this business. It's a division. It's a calculation of risk. It's money management. You don't fail to plan, and you don't plan to fail. You got to maintain your bankroll. You've got to stay focused. You can't be greedy. You can't be selfish. You've got to be a responsible adult. You treat it like a business. You treat it like fun and games and just you don't really care. Well, that's what's going to happen. It's going to just be fun and games, and it's not really going to matter, and you move on. But there's a few that run it as a business. It's $1 billion a year industry. Didn't you hear what I just said a couple minutes ago? Why don't I get a 0.5%? 0.5%, just 1%, how about 0.25% of $1 billion? That's way low. But listen, I've been making money for years. Yes, I do make money gambling. People say, oh, you don't make money gambling. Yes, I do. I support my living. I support my life, pay my bills. You know, I've turned it into a business. I've turned it into a money-making machine is actually what I have. If you're calculating anything, what is money? How much is money? Okay, if you're going to put a minuscule amount as, oh, that doesn't really matter. Well, then I'll come over your house every day and you just give me 30 cents. Give me 50 cents, 80 cents, 75 cents. Give me $1. Let me borrow $1. Let me have $1 that day. It's not that much money. Let me get 63 cents from you. Let me get 80 cents from you. Oh, no, that's not money. That's not what we're talking about. Oh, well, that's what I'm talking about is money. I walk down the street and find money on the road. That's a fact. I know that it is. I walk upwards of 7 miles a day. Sometimes only 3. I found a $20 bill in my life walking. I found a $5 bill life walking. I found a $10 bill in my life walking. I find quarters, nickels, dimes, pennies. I just find it walking down the street in the road. Here is sports betting. I study. I know my material. The game's coming up. Not just one. 16, 17 games in any given day. 17 games? Are you kidding me? I don't bet on all 17 games. I review all 17 games. I review all 17 games. And then I cut them down. And then I review them again, and I dissect them games. And out of those 16 games that's going on any given day, I'm only going to pay interest to 3. And then I'm going to work off them 3. And then I'm going to work in a time schedule on them 3. And I'm probably never ever going to bet any of them games all at one time. I'm going to go one game, one time. If I can get through that game, then I'm on to the next game. Maybe a different amount, maybe the same amount, maybe more than that amount. They don't have to be the same amount. It's more than likely going to be a different amount. Then I'll watch that second game. And I might lose that second game, or I might win that second game, and then go from there. I might double up on that third game. I might be done. I might not even bet anymore that day. I'm on to the next day. You've got to be responsible in your sports betting, and you always got to maintain your bankroll. You can never go all in. It's hard enough to win. Then once you do win, you got to make smart decisions after the gambling win. It ain't just win, 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 win. And it isn't just lose, 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 lose. You get to the parlor. If you're new to the station, please like and subscribe. In the description, hit the Discord. You can get over to the community lounge. You can voice chat with Mikey T. You can voice chat with the other players about the sporting issues of the day. You'll learn about who's in, who's not, what phone calls were made, coaching changes, player portals, who's not even going to be at the game that day, who's not trying. Winners never quit, and quitters never win. Nothing lasts forever. You don't just continuously get to rub someone's nose in it. Times change. Mikey T's found some strategies over the course of these years, and the strategy on this coming up is within the first 2 to 3 weeks, the bookmakers got the lines kind of off kilter a little bit because they're going on last year's numbers. Well, this is this year, and this year's got no numbers. So we're going on new team, new numbers against old numbers with different players. So I've got it figured out. I study, and then these first 2-3 weeks of games, I've got lines that are off a little bit, totals that are off a little bit, under, over, teasers, parlays, straight games. You'll be able to tune in to Mikey T and get to that parlor and pay for that 5-star lock. Yes, that 5-star lock sells in the parlor for $15. Then you're going elsewhere with a solid play. You make more than that $15 on a solid play. More than $15, you know, upwards of 65%. That's right, 65%. I didn't stutter. I got some snot running off my nose. There we are. My dog fell down. Tips, analysis, and predictions at the Sportsbook. We're coming to you every season, every year, every day. Can lead you to the trough of water. Can't make you drink it. If you're looking for a place to go, you want the best directions. You're really going to get the best gas mileage and the nice scenic view and no traffic. You're going to want that information. And the way to get that information is to study and know the area, know the material. Mikey T studies, knows the area, knows the material. I'm not forced to play a game I don't like. That's half the battle. I don't even like the game, but I have to bet it. No, you don't have to bet it. You don't have to bet every game. You don't have to bet every day. You don't have to bet every week, every month. You don't even have to bet. Just tune in, Mikey T, the Sportsbook. We've got tips, analysis, and predictions of the sporting issues. We've got Major League Baseball action today. Tigers still hot, leading the division. Astros going against Seattle in the division. Toronto's got a lead on Boston and the Yankees. Mets and Phillies are battling it out. Brewers and Cubs. Milwaukee's on top right now. How about the Padres and the Dodgers? They got Kershaw figured out. Got to stay solid for the year. Ohtani? I don't know. As we get into October, baby, MLB's going to tighten right down. Who's the favorite? Who's overrated? The key matchups in MLB action. College football kicks off in 10 days, people. To the big house, Mikey T, still full in force. Go blue. Michigan State Spartans got anything this year? Penn State Nittany Lions picked to win the Big Ten. Ohio State's rated. Texas visits Ohio State first week of college football, people. Stay tuned. Stay tight to Mikey T, and you'll win. Put money in your pocket. Put a smile on your face. Tips, analysis, and predictions. I told you once, get a clock, get a watch. You'll know what time it is when you tune in. He tuned in. You should tune in. Nice summer, hot day, Friday, August. Looks to be the 15th today, people. Friday. Saturday means UFC 319 in Chicago. Main event, Khamzat Chimaev going up against Dricus du Plessis. Other main card action, Michael Page going against Jared Cannonier. We got the women fighting. Jessica Andrade going up against Lupi Godinez. Tips, analysis, and predictions on Major League Baseball, UFC cage fighting, and NCAA college football. We've got winners here, people, different from other people. Oh, try to get this and get that and tune in here and tune in there. I'm in Michigan, the Great Lakes State. Tips, analysis, and predictions. It don't get any more forward than this. On the YouTube station, Mike SportsBook. On the TikTok station, Mike SportsBook. All across the U.S., Mike SportsBook. Tips, analysis, and predictions. Anybody else that you see doing videos is with some company trying to trick, smoking liars, cheaters, and thieves, trick and try to get unknown subscriptions and all that. If you're new to the station, please like and subscribe. If you don't like the station, don't like and don't subscribe. You just get a hold of if you're trying to get winners, it's just flat out. Call Mikey T on a Monday, and we got a winner for Monday night. Call Mikey T on a Tuesday night winner for Wednesday night winner, Thursday night winner, a Friday night winner, a Saturday night winner, a Sunday winner. One of them days, whatever day you want to make a winner, you're thinking about betting, you're thinking about calling in a bet somewhere, call me, text me, get to the sportsbook, ask me what I think about that game. I'll tell you, yeah, I like that game. No, I don't like that game. No, I don't like that under. No, I don't like that over. That game is not for me. That parlay's not for me. Or that's a good parlay. Either way, you're going to decide what you want to do anyways. It ain't about talking someone into doing something. It's paying for a service. And my service at the sportsbook is delivering you winners. I hit upwards of 65%. Do I lose? Yes, I lose. No one's perfect. I'm far from perfect, but I have winners. And the winners that I have, the percentage, it puts you over. You make money calling the sportsbook. You'll make money. Tips, analysis, and predictions. And then it comes down to money management. I don't know what you're betting, how you're betting, who you're betting, or when you're betting. Call Mikey T at the sportsbook. I'll have winners for you. You guys enjoy your day, enjoy the weekend, and Chimaev. I'm looking for Chimaev to get over Dricus. We'll have one more broadcast on Saturday, but for today, Friday night, we're liking the Tigers at the Twins, the Yankees in St. Louis. I like the Dodgers, division winners, baby. Go Toronto. Scherzer pitched a gem yesterday, and they get the win over Chicago and Boyd. Ooh. Mikey T at the sportsbook. We did have a loser yesterday. We had the Phillies. It was going down as a 5-star lock. And we lost at 3-2 to the Nationals. Win, lose, or draw. I will never take the national team, probably. Win, lose, or draw. You don't take those kinds of teams against the other team. You just would pass on the game. And obviously it was a loser. So if I was to go back and look over that again, I would say, I'm either going with the Phillies again and I'd lay that 1.5. Or second, I'm not taking the money line on that game. It's too high for the reward. And then I would just have passed on the game. But I rate it up. Take it on the chin as a loss. Mikey T will be back. That loss doesn't define Mikey T. And the win that I get today will not define Mikey T. What defines Mikey T is we've got winners here. tips, analysis, and predictions. I give it to you straight. Been gambling my whole life, all sports, doing all kinds of numbers, running dice and all that kind of stuff with cards, but that's not around anymore until you go to the little private houses in their get-togethers. But for the outside public and stuff, they eliminated horse racing in Michigan, so that eliminated that clientele. Off goes the dog. And then sports betting, they legalized it, so it's $1 billion a year industry. I figure I'll get my little piece of the pie and hit with my studying habits and my little gambling habits and my money management habits. I mean, I'll bet 20 and get back 32 all day long. All day, night long. Put up $20 and get back $32. I do that all day long. My grandma and grandma taught me how to do that. Money management at the track. Spend your $20 allowance that you got for the week, taking out the garbage, picking up dog poop. Money management that 20, and you can turn it into 32. And once you did that, everything's been downhill from there. Master of spending 20 and getting back $32. Mikey T at the SportsBook. Tips, analysis, and predictions. And as I'll tell you, next time you'll see me maybe with a different pair of glasses. Nothing lasts forever, people. Have a good day.